In recent decades, we've seen some big changes in the migratory behaviour of birds. So some species that used to be fully migratory now have resident populations in Europe. We don't fully understand what's causing this change in behaviour or what the consequences might be for those species. So unravelling this phenomenon is a big challenge for ecologists. In southern Europe, species like the white stork, the barn swallow, house martin and black kite all used to be fully migratory, but in recent decades they've changed their migratory habits. They're now classed as partially migratory species because some individuals migrate to Africa while others remain in the breeding area in Europe all year round. The full causes of these changes in migratory behaviour aren't fully understood. Recent climate change has been attributed as a factor, and also changes in human land use, like agricultural intensification. In this project, we're using the lesser kestrel as a model species to look at changes in migratory behaviour. The lesser kestrel is a good model species because it lives in colonies where there are individuals that are migratory and others that are resident and stay in the breeding area the whole year. These changes in bird migratory behaviour pose big challenges for conservation biologists interested in the conservation of endangered migratory species and the definition of priority areas for conservation, because new areas might need to be identified. It may be that these changes are good news because migratory species are finding new ways to survive by adapting their habits. At the same time, the appearance of these new resident populations is reshaping existing communities in ways that we don't fully understand. By studying the causes and consequences of changing migratory behaviour, we'll hopefully be able to predict the likely outcomes of this recent phenomenon.